Good morning, colleagues. Before we start, let's talk about APTOID. APTOID is a platform that is working directly with the Evony developers. Yes, it's already official, and you can check it on their website and also in an email they sent mentioning the official platforms in the game. So don't worry, the best thing that can happen to you when buying is to have discounts and/or bonuses on your purchases. So get ready to enjoy these great benefits that APTOID will bring to you. As you make more purchases, you will level up on the platform. That is, the more money you spend, the more points you will accumulate. This modality is applied in large companies in the world. You just have to be attentive. You can get up to 35% bonus on your purchases. You will accumulate points and you can buy with those points. Important, if you want to add an extra 5% to your refunds, you must place the code Pandora in the promotion section. It is very important to make this a community. Greetings.
Mixed versus unified, which is better? Is it better to have a mix of different civilizations or a full set unified by one civilization? This depends on the type of troops. For ranged generals, a mixture is recommended. For mounted generals, it is difficult to say which is better, as both have advantages and disadvantages. In the case of mixed, the buffs are excellent. In the case of united, the debuff is excellent. For ground generals, a mixture is recommended. For siege generals, the only recommendation is to unify with Heian equipment. For defenders, the only recommendation is to unify with Koryo equipment. Assumptions. The buff values listed below are for the marching buff and with dragons. Related, buff, debuff, basic guide and full set buffs are not included. The reason for this is that it is assumed that the full set is owned even when mixed. The buff values below are for 5 stars. In the case of a mixed selection, the selection criteria are basically those that have many buff items, attack, defense, HP, of the relevant troop type and of the highest total buff value. After that, I select them so that as many set buffs as possible can be applied. Mixed is recommended. Next, unified by Thebes. I do not recommend unified by Plantagenet. I don't see anything better than mixed. Thebes unification has the best total value of buffs. Thebes 430%, mixed 393%. The drawback, however, is that it has lower attack than mixed and the debuff is only for ground. The main role of ranged troops is to eliminate enemy mounted troops, followed by ranged troops, and these two types of debuffs are important. Thebes unified does not have these, but mixed does. Therefore, although the buff totals are lower for mixed than for united Thebes, it is recommended. In addition, Thebes unification has higher defense and HP, so it is better suited for players' city attack than for building attack. In the case of a player's city attack, you will be attacking while being attacked by siege machines. Therefore, it is preferable to have durable ranged troops. In the case of attacking buildings, since you will often attack mounted troops only, defense and HP are not so necessary, and attack is important. For ground generals, a mixture is recommended. Among them, the debuff-oriented type is recommended. The buff-oriented type has debuffs almost exclusively for ranged, though, in the debuff-oriented type, there are also ground and mounted troops debuffs. Although the main role of ground is to eliminate ranged, in actual battles, it is not uncommon to fight against all types of troops. When dealing with a castle of a lower rank, aiming to eliminate the enemy with a one-shot attack, the ground will fight against all types of troops. When dealing with a castle of the same or higher rank, aiming for destruction by a few shots, the player plays the role of a finishing blow after clearing a mounted troops, or a finishing blow after clearing a mounted and ground troops. In other words, it is not uncommon to fight the remnants of mounted and ground troops, the all of ranged troops and siege machines. For this reason, I also consider debuffing ground and mounted troops to be important. Siege General. For Siege General, the only recommendation is to unify. When mixed, the figures were not good,